Hi again. In this video, I will show you how to solve quadratic inequalities. There are two approaches at this point in Module 2 that we can apply. It could be either sign chart method, which I will elaborate more on this video, or graphical method. We kind of see that graphical approach in Module 1. So for both methods, there are some initial steps that I will follow through, and then I will show you where the dichotomy occurs. So one side of the inequality should be 0, no matter what method we choose to use. So we have here x squared plus 10x greater than or equal to 16. So we try to get rid of that 16 and we rewrite the inequality as like this. Oh. Okay, so negative 16 is greater than or equal to 0. All right, so no matter what method, this is what you need to do. The other step, factor it. That will be negative x, and that will be, let's see, negative 2 and 8. Okay, so how am I doing it? When I multiply these two numbers, 8 and negative 2, I need to get negative 16. When I multiply these two, I need to get negative x squared. I cross multiply and add, I need to get the middle term, that's okay. So negative x plus 8, x minus 2 should be greater than or equal to 0. Alright, so I'm going to go with the sign chart. Find the roots, negative x plus 8 equal to 0, negative x equals negative 8. First root will be equal to 8, x minus 2 equals 0. The other root will be 2. Now, after you found the roots, you can either go with the graphical or with the sign chart. I will start with sign chart first. Okay. So sign chart rule number 1, you put your roots in an order. Right, so let's do it this way. 2 comes before 8, and 2 is the root of x minus 2 here. 8 here. 8 is the root of negative x plus 8. And this is my negative infinity here and my positive infinity there. So 2 is a root for x minus 2. 8 is a root for negative x plus 8. Okay. Then create your boxes. Okay. So at this point, I'm going to go to 2 and I will decide the right-hand side of the sign. So if right-hand side positive, left-hand side will be opposite negative. So I'm stopping at 2. That's why I placed a placeholder here, that hole, if you will. I'm looking at the leading coefficient of that term. These are the terms. That's positive, it's 1. So this will be positive. Before I don't have any roots there, it will continue as positive. And the other side of the root will be negative. I'm going to go to 8. 8 is a root for negative x plus 8. The leading coefficient here is negative 1. So right hand side of the root will be exactly the same, negative. Left hand side will be the opposite. And it will continue as is because there is no roots. Then I will multiply them, because this is what it's a multiplication, right? Negative x plus 8, quantity, multiply x minus 2, quantity, and it should be greater than or equal to 0. This is what it says. So negative times positive, that is negative. Positive times positive is positive. Negative times positive is negative. Okay, so what do we want? We wanted a positive one, greater than or equal to 0. Okay? And then the solution lies here in this corridor. All right. So the solution will be between the roots 2 and 8. 2 and 8 is included because we do have that little line there. That's why we need to see that, oh, okay, somewhere in our solutions we need to have brackets because we do have a little lines under that. Okay, this is sign chart method. What if you want to apply the graphical approach? That's perfectly fine in module 2. So for the graphical approach, we just try to sketch the graph. All right. So what were our roots? 2 and 8. 2 here. It's not scaled, let's assume this 8. And we did have a graph with the negative coefficient. A is negative, so it will be parabola downwards. Okay, so that will be a parabola like that. I don't care about the vertex and all that. Try to draw a better parabola. Here we go. That's better. All right, what do we want? We want this to be greater than equal to 0. This is x-axis, this is y-axis. So we want the parabola upper part. So this shaded green and red mix is my solution, and it lies between 2 and 8. Oh, that's not domain. 2 and 8. So as you see, we have obtained the same solution. If you are preferring the graphical approach, that's okay, but I would like to see a graph like that. It's better to know about sign chart always, because you will need it sooner or later. Choice is yours. All right. I hope it will be helpful for you. See you soon.